What's up? It's your boy Karceno, or your man Karceno, more likely. Oh, what a day, you know? Feels good to be back in my house, back home. So why not hit you guys with a hood story? We on 60 something, I think probably 68, 67, 68, one of them. Listen. Oh yeah, first off, this isn't a badge. Somebody's gonna say, that's a badge. I knew he was a cop. He's the hip hop police. No. This here, my friends, is what's commonly known as a cyclone. Straight from Japan or strip mall in Racine, Wisconsin. And you don't want to get me aggravated, or you can have a couple of these in your chest, because I know how to fit, pop, pop, pop. You have like 5 and 6 in your chest real quick. Very deadly with these. See, it's not cool to mess with Mr. Davis. He knows a lot of tricks, has a lot of weapons, and I'm itching to try him. See, I got, for my hair, I've been growing my hair out. My hair is really thin and curly. Chicks like it. It can go there. It can play a lot of tricks with my hair and do all kind of stuff with it. It's nice and pretty, but if, a situation occurs and I'm there, I can go take you out, buddy. See, I got so many gadgets, man. It's not cool to mess with Karceno. Believe me, he's always got something up the sleeves. Literally. So, just always keep that in mind. Now, let's get to the hood story. The reason why I'm showing you these things and they come up in section is because I just actually go outside and I have these things on me. You see, the cyclone is legal. This blade is legal. So I can walk out with this and take somebody's head off. I know how to. Woo. But that's another story. But at one time in life, I was what you would call now, because you guys got the song, the plug. So you guys are probably like, wait, what's the plug? Oh, what's the plug, man? You got drugs? I don't have drugs. I never had the luxury of having to touch drugs and all that craziness. I never had to get involved in that because I knew people from every walk of life who happened to be a major figure in the deal. Meaning that if you need acid, I knew a dude who had Bibles of acid. You did pills, I knew a dude who was a pharmacist who was distributing all the pills. I just happened to know him from other walks of the earth. Anything you needed. I need a toothbrush that they only make in Taiwan. I knew a guy who made toothbrushes from Taiwan. I was the original plug. You would come to me, anything you needed, I basically knew somebody who was the guy. So it wasn't like, hey, I'm the Don. I just happened to know these people from other ways and walks of life through other people. So when someone come to me and ask me, hey, dude, can you get me this? Can you get me that? I was like, well, I know the guy. I can get you in contact with him. I was the middleman to introduce these people so that they can make money. Now, in the midst of this, the people say, you know what? You've introduced me to these people. You helped me make a lot of money. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you a percentage off everything that he buys from me. I'm just doing that for you. I never said do it. So the guys would come in and just give me money. Like, here, boom, there's money for you. I go, thank you. And then I would go, I never set a price. I never did anything. All I did was make the introduction. Next thing you know, back then they call it the connect. This dude got all the connects. Now it's you the plug. I want to plug. Really? I just happen to know these people. You want to meet them? Cool by me. I ask them and I'll do an introduction for you. So all of this was going on at the time. I had extra money. I still worked. I had a job. So I went to work and then I have extra money. So I go shopping. So all the new clothes, I had them. But I never went like crazy with clothes. Like I said, I wore everything Adidas for like 4 years straight. So here I am with brand new Adidas outfits because they was jogging suits and stuff. They was cheap. You can get that for less than $100 and you could probably get a hat and some shoes. Chicks like stuff that match. And in our neighborhood in Grove Heights, it was a guy in there who no matter what, I got along with everybody. Because who couldn't get along with me? But anyway, it was one guy I couldn't get along with. No matter what, he just would not. He hated my guts for some reason. It was an inner competition thing with him, and that was ST. And for some crazy reason, my cousin seemed to believe me and him are all the same. I'm like, that dude ain't like me. I'm not like that. I could care less. I don't have the passion to worry about somebody enough to start hating on them unless they've done something to me. I never done anything to him. So I'm like, I don't got nothing to be upset about. I mean, I don't know why he mad at me, but he always wanted confrontation with me or something was going down. So I even got them the PlayStation was the main thing at the time. I got them a PlayStation. That was like $200. I got his brother paid. His brother had a paint shop. I'm like, okay, cool. Your brother got this paint shop over here at such and such place, and he's like, he gonna paint your car for you and everything. I got to hook this brother up. He got a TV. They painted my car. They gave me a good price. He got money out of it. We should have been boys. Like, we should have been cool. This dude still hating on me. Didn't want to pay me a $10 bet. Like, I ain't gonna pay him. I lost, so what? Tell him to come get it. I'm like, for $10, dude, keep the $10. It don't even matter. I'm not even gonna sweat you over it. We just ain't never gonna bet again. It's no problem. It was $10. Who cares? I'm like, I make more than that in an hour. What is wrong with this dude? And and he lived with two of my other buddies. And my cousin was staying there at the crib. Now, he had other problems because he was mad that he would go to work. Everybody else just sat around the house, chill, and was smoking weed all day and basically going home to their mama house, getting something to eat and coming back to the crib and just not doing nothing. So one of the dudes got hit off with some weed and was like, yo, he's supposed to be out selling weed to make his money to help dude out on some of the bills. The house was paid for. All they had to do was pay for utilities. But they came up with another idea. They said, look, you go to work every day, ST. Why don't you take this, go to work and go sell it and make us some money? You see everybody at work. So now this idiot is up here taking penitentiary chances at his job selling weed. That is the dumbest thing you could ever do. While they sit back smoking the rest of the product. So he was the only one working. How does that, to my cousin who thinks that's me, how in the world do you assume that guy is me? That could never be me. That was never gonna happen. So anyway, He wanted to rap battle me at one point. They were pushing him up to it as part of their entertainment for them getting high all the time. Like, yeah, we gotta have cousin him battle. That's gonna be funny to watch, him and ST. And that's when I found out a little bit of what was going on, is why they probably didn't like me. I come over there, fly jogging suit one day. He got his chick there that he was seeing. His chick was all excited. She jumped up off the couch. Oh, hey, how you doing? And my cousin there, we all going to Six Flags. I pick him up. I take my other cousin. They in the car. They stayed there. They see me leave. They see me come back. But I got brand new jogging suits that match. And she would always get excited when I come over there. That we even took a picture. We didn't even know it was his chick. Well, I didn't, because I don't live there. I didn't want the girl at all. I'm just conversating with somebody who's conversating with me. And she's like, oh, so you work at such and such? I'm like, yeah, I work there, blah, 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 blah. I had no quarrels with the dude, with the chick at all. I've seen her like twice, and that was it. Back then, you used to going to Six Flags was like something you did back then, because for some reason, when you're on the south side, Six Flags sound like something major. I'm like, now it's like, drive past Six Flags is nothing. But when you're younger, you know, things is like, yeah, we going to Six Flags. Fright Fest. And taking you places, meeting people. So we finna go do that, and he at the crib. You know, he got to go to work, or he got to stay there. You know, they got a PlayStation. I got all the games. When PlayStation came out, In the Zone, you know, I got all the games, the Killer Instincts and all that stuff, man, for the 64. I mean, I had everything. I had Resident Evil, any game you want. They had a game called D, like D means Dracula. You had to figure that out, role-playing game. It's terrible, but I had it. Fade to Black. I had every game PlayStation had at the time. So anybody would come down the pipe, I had things for you. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, look, dude, you need that? I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'll take care of you. So we sitting there playing all the games, and for some reason, ST was like, man, I had to charge you electricity. I'm like, charge me electricity? Yeah, you come over here and play the games all day. Yeah, you should be putting down some money on my electricity bill. I'm like, yo, electricity? Dude, I don't have to come here. I come here to basically y'all entertainment. I'm basically killing time because I had to go pick my girl up. Because the movie Heat was getting ready to come out. It was something. If it wasn't Heat, it was another movie. But I know I took her to see Heat before. And we went to go see another movie. And we used to go to Ford City at the time. So I had to go pick her up, go to AMC 14 at Ford City. Wasn't like it is now. But I had to go pick her up so we can go run up there and make this movie. So I'm just really here killing time, bringing all my games so y'all got something to do, because y'all don't have any games. I got y'all a PlayStation system for free, and you still don't have any games. You don't have anything for it. Nothing. Nada. So when all this is going down, he talking about charging me for electricity. He's having problems because him and his girl is fighting. And he really mad at everybody else in the house. And he was trying to say it loud enough because for everybody to hear it. But he was too much of a coward to confront the rest of them to say, look, y'all need to start helping me out on the bills. Y'all living here. I'm like, dude, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 people living here. It's 4 of y'all living here now. Because my cousin and my other 2 boys and him, that's 4 people. He's paying the bills. You got 3 other souls in this house. You talking to the person that don't live here And you talking about I need to be putting up some money for the utilities? Are you out your mind? Not to mention every rap joint that came out, I had. When awards had just dropped, we was over there. We had it all. We having a party. I got all the tracks. Come on, man. Are you out your mind? When California Love came out with Tupac and Dr. Dre, everybody who was hip hop, who was at those hot parties that Double O used to throw, came over there and went down that night. Because when California Love dropped, you all know Dre loves Tupac. Everybody was mad at Dr. Dre when California Love video dropped, because everybody watched the Source Awards. And when everybody saw how Dre was, man, I just make my music for everybody. You know, much love for the whole East Coast, West Coast. He was most balanced in the entire thing. And then 2 weeks later, basically, it seemed like it was that close from when we seen the awards to on TV, and then it actually came out with the California Love video. It's like Pac was released like the next week, and they dropped the video. That's how quick it came from us watching the awards, and then here comes the Pac video. Pac video drop, California Love. Dr. Dre is West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. He just throwing up West Coast through the entire video. And I was like, dude, now this is, everybody like, man, he a phony. So everybody was mad at Dr. Dre for being phony, for doing that. It's like, man, he doing that. Only person that wasn't mad was Dre. He was like mesmerized watching that video. Like, they was like, dog, you see Dr. Dre throwing up West Coast? Man, he wasn't doing none of that in New York. Yeah, guess what? He rolling with a killer now. You see why he doing it? Because he rolling with a killer. That's why. Love some Tupac, man. Love Pac to the core. You know, that's the thing about Tupac. Back then, and this is what people don't understand, this before Hit 'Em Up even came out, Tupac fans they were not just, man, I like his music. They were down with Pac to the end. So when Hit 'Em Up came out, like, these were the dudes I thought about, him and B. That was it. Those two dudes was Tupac to the core. Like, they were, like, Pac get him a call, they gonna ride out. You know, like, gangsters loved Pac, like, to the core. Like, yeah, I feel him. He ready to set it off like me. So, man. So anyway, after looking at him like he was a complete idiot, I saw him at the gas station. And I was going to pick up my girl, and I was going to the gas station, and I saw him. And I'm putting gas in the car, and I saw him again, and he was all a different dude. Like, yeah, man, what's up, man? Yeah, what you doing, man? What you on? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. Finna pick my girl up. I'm finna go someplace with her. And that's when he was like, guess what? I'm like, what? He was like, we about to lose the house. I'm like, y'all about to lose the house? He was, yeah, man, we about to lose the crib because such and such ain't paid on this and he ain't paying on that and he ain't tell nobody. So, man, I don't know what's up, man. I might have to look for a crib or something. Man, he told him he got to start taking in roommates and stuff, man. Is you straight where you at? I'm like, straight where I'm at, home. But good looking. All right, I just wanted to run it by you. I'm like, all right, cool. We go to the crib. He don't even bring up the fact that we had this conversation. He goes and tells my cousin him that I was thinking about moving in. That like, man, you can move in here. And my other boys state that. I'm like, if I was going to move in or thought about moving in, I wouldn't have had that conversation with him. I'm not going to talk to ST about that. I would talk to you. I would talk to Chewy, a double O. Long before I would talk, he would be the very last option if I wanted to move into that situation, which I had no reason to move into that situation. I was straight where I was at. I'm like, dude, I stay around the corner. Why am I gonna pack it up to come here? There's no food. I got cooked food at the crib. No way. Why would I come here? And I knew better than to bring my girl here. It was like Thug's Mansion, because every day you run into another dude that's over there. And my cousin would come over and bring them by sometime at our house. And which I don't mind. If you're going to bring your guests over to the house and all that stuff, my music, all my CDs, everything there, I don't mind. My thing is, respect mine like I would respect yours. You know I ain't gonna mess with your stuff. You know I ain't gonna let nobody else come in and mess with your stuff. You know that about me. My so-called family would bring his homies over there, and then they'll be just stealing CDs and stuff out of my crib. And I'm like, dude, what happened to my CDs? This missing, that missing, that missing. Oh, man, I'm going to ask him, man. I'm going to see if what's his name took it. You brought people. Dude, you can't bring people over here then. Keep them out away from me. If they stealing my stuff and you don't know who it is, don't bring them over. Because they definitely ain't friendly. Don't bring them by. I got to try to lock up everything before I leave the house. My crib, because, you know, he family. He could just walk in and bring in people. And they just stealing stuff out the crib. That's not cool to me. Because now it's like you're allowing this to take place. And then ST was kind of bragging about it at the crib. Like, man, I like that song off so-and-so. And so I had to confront ST. And I was like, dog, if you saying you got my music, dog, I ain't got nothing that belong to you. He trying to be tough because he was at Thomas's basement. And we had the electronic football game going on. You know, the little football man that go on? We had, my cousin ran a tournament. So he wanted to get hard and tough during that session. And I'm like, dude, he's trying to, score points, naming all the songs on the album. That's my favorite song, too. Because he's trying to, just for the butt of jokes. And I'm like, dude, you know what? If you got the CD, keep it. I already got another one. My girl went and bought it. She said, don't worry about it. I'll buy you one. I already got it replaced. But I'm like, dude, if that's what you feel you need to do, you can't do it again. Because now if I catch you doing it, I'm going to have to hurt you. It's going to be a confrontation between me and you. What? Dude, shoot, because I tell you, ain't nobody gonna do. And then he thought I went in there and took his Skittles and some out of his bag because he went to the bathroom and came back. I know if I look in this bag, all my stuff better be in this bag. Dude, the fronting this guy does is ridiculous. See, what rich people do to shut people up is they buy them something. It's an insult. That's what they do. People complain about them. You know what they do? They buy them a gift. It's the biggest insult you could do to somebody. I've seen it done. And I've seen it done to rich people. And believe me, it's insulting to the point where they are super pissed. But for poor people, that don't work and have the same effect. So you have to reverse it and buy yourself something. That's how you hurt poor people. See, being in both worlds, I've seen this happen on both sides of the plane. ST is hurt at the fact that I am able to buy things that he cannot because he has to work. So I kill him by buying more things for myself and him to see me buy them. And now he knows he can't come in and do the move anymore where he could just come and borrow CDs and don't return them. Now he's lost. Him and his buddy, I think Kurt was with him, I don't know. Maybe not. But now they out there in limbo. Now it's like, okay, you laughing, you got 2 CDs. Good luck. What's that gonna do for you? Now you can't come back over here. You still in a dire straight situation. Now, when you see me, your girl, she definitely loves everything we do. I don't even want your girl. She's not attractive to me. She wasn't. I'm sorry. She was a great person, but she wasn't attractive to enough for even a conversation to even go further. Wasn't interested. So you had nothing to worry about there, but yet you were worried. Because mentally it bothers you that I would buy things for myself. And it had no concern to do with him. He just hated it. Like, this guy gets to buy things and go places, and I can't because I got to pay all the bills because I'm lame. I didn't care about him. He didn't have any interference with me whatsoever. And I was like, this dude just have a problem with himself. So you might know somebody like this. You might have somebody in your household that's just like that, or you know somebody that's friends of a cousin or a family member who just hates you for no reason. You can't make those people hate you or try to make them hate or love you or like you. I don't. That's the thing. I don't wrestle with it. I lack the passion of caring enough to try to... I gotta turn that frown into a smile. Turn that frown upside down. I can care less. I come there to do what I wanted to do. Hang around the people I wanted to hang around. And you just happen to be there. I can clearly ignore anybody. So, not a problem with me whatsoever. But this is when all the drama was happening at that place. There was a lot of stuff that happened there. I wasn't there. I felt it coming. I said... I don't like, it's a lot of other people here. It's a bad vibe. Y'all have a good night. I'm out. Or back at that time, me and my girl was dating at the time. So I was basically spending most of my time with her. So it was, all right, I'm out. So I wasn't really there that much. That's why I'm like, I don't know, where are you going to charge me some energy bill stuff? But I knew better. To fight what I look like rolling around in the dirt with somebody like ST. If I'd have done that, I'd have lost already. You don't roll around in the dirt with a broke dude. Especially when you making money, they're not. That you've already lost. Now, could he beat me in a fight? No, he couldn't. He was about my size. He worked out. He worked at his job throwing boxes. So he was probably in shape. But could he beat me in a fight? No. Not then. I was in the best physical condition. It was never going to happen. My thing was, I didn't want to be in a fight because I would be in a fight every day if that was the case. Because there's no way you would be able to take the beating that I gave you. Because the hood is all about hood stripes there. I didn't care about hood stripes. Everybody else who dwelled in the hood cared about hood stripes. Me, I went other places, so I didn't really dwell in the hood 24/7. I'm like, look, I'm out. Hood stripes, you can keep all that. I don't care what it looked like. I don't want no drama with nobody here. I gotta live here. I don't need any drama, period, anyway. Whatever he say, he want to win the argument, fine. You right. Whatever. Let him have it. He want to be right in the argument, let him right. I'm not finna argue with him. Why? Man, dude, punch him in the face and kick him. It ain't worth it. Then if I punch and kick him, I gotta punch and kick his buddy. Then his buddy, the one that didn't help, they gonna yell at him, then they gonna try to come back another day. Then I have to kick their butt again. Then it's gonna be an ongoing waiting to see if they try to jump me, when it's gonna happen. Then my boys gotta come and jump them, and then we gonna be fighting and warring with they block. I don't have time for that, nor the passion. So I outsmarted everyone else by thinking ahead and seeing a bigger picture that was more outside the hood. Like, look, I want to do other things. I like traveling. I like going to other places. I like hanging out, going to the ball games, going to the Bears game. We going places. We taking trips. That's what, you see, I enjoy the life. I mean, some people, they comfortable with staying on the block, drinking a fifth. That wasn't me. I mean, look, sorry, that just wasn't my style. That's not my bag. But for those that want to do it, kudos to you. But I'm a roll. This video went way too long. So subscribe and all that stuff, and then you'll see the 4 videos in the corner later. I don't know if I'm going to do it right now, but you'll see 4 videos should be in the corners. And you can subscribe to the playlist and keep up with everything. And oh yeah, another thing, people was asking me about why am I riding Meek Mill so hard, and you riding Meek Mill and all that stuff. Go on my Twitter at Karceno. All the rappers I'm talking about, he did. All I'm talking about is stuff that's different. The videos are not the same. They're entirely different based on situations that's happening now. I'm reporting news, bringing things to light. And most of the people are seeing that now. Then besides some of the stupid people that just read titles, you can't help stupid people. You know, they want to remain stupid. Let them be. They drunk the Kool-Aid and like, we already drunk the Kool-Aid. We gotta defend it now. We made a mistake, but we gotta defend it. You know, I'm speaking for those who have been cut off and got their voices basically removed. I'm speaking for them. That's all it is. They're getting their music robbed, and it's being siphoned by people in the higher ups. And Meek Mill is one of the guys that does it a lot and don't pay these guys. You know, these guys got a check in there for them, then I would shut up. But they didn't. That's why they retweeting my video on Twitter. Why? Because they know I'm right. And they were thanking me for being woke. Now, there's a such thing as a coincidence. Okay? This is not like Rihanna, the B better have my money, and ain't like AMG, you robbed me. I made that song in the 90s. This is not that. Okay? You can clearly tell they're siphoning the concept and deliberately trying to switch it up so they can say they're 2 different songs. But when you jack someone's concept, now, what I mean by that is if I come out a song and be like, yo, I'm on top of the world, now wait a minute. I'm on doing my thing, now wait a minute. I'm coming back in the game, now wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Now, hey, wait a minute now. I got everything